chemistry class. You know, we the science students are different from others, that because of the curiosity we all have about everything we come across, whether it is its composition, its structures, its bondings and all. So here's the today's topic, chemical bonding. Chemical bonding is the force with which atoms bind together. So we all know that atom is the smallest particle of every object, and the force which binds the atoms together to form molecules and then to form objects is known as chemical bonding. Depending upon how the atoms interact with each other, we have three parts of chemical bonding. The number one is ionic bond, second is covalent bond, and the third one is coordinate bond. They differ in how the atoms interact with each other. If the atoms interact by transfer of electrons, it is called as ionic bond. If there is sharing of electron, it is called as covalent bond. And in the case of coordinate bond, we have two conditions. The number one is electron pair is donated from one atom to another. And the second condition is this electron pair must be shared by both the atoms. So, shared by both atoms. These are also the definitions of the three bonds. I think it is clear very much that when transfer of electrons take place, it is ionic bond. When sharing of electrons take place, it is covalent bond. And when electron pair is donated from one atom to the another, but it is shared by both the atoms, it is coordinate bond. Let us study all the three types of bonding with the help of example. So first we take ionic bond. Let us take the example, that is sodium chloride. We very well know that sodium chloride is NaCl and it is the common salt we use in our day-to-day meals. In sodium chloride, we have sodium and chlorine. For sodium, its atomic number is 11 and for chlorine it is 17. Coming to the electronic configuration, that is K, L and M shell, we have 2, 8, 1, and similarly for chlorine it is 2, 8, 7. That means sodium has 1 valence electron and chlorine has 7 valence electron. According to the octet rule, in order to get stability, they must have the complete octet. So here sodium can donate 1 electron and chlorine can accept 1 electron. If sodium donates 1 electron, then it forms sodium ion with electronic configuration 2,8, where the octet is complete. Similarly, this 1 electron is accepted and the chlorine will form chloride ion having the electronic configuration 2,8,8. Here, the sodium ion and the chloride ion comes closer and the force comes into play, and that is known as ionic bond, which makes sodium chloride, and hence NaCl is formed. Now, after ionic bond, let's come to the second type, that is covalent bond. In covalent bond, we have sharing of electrons. For example, we take here this hydrochloric acid, that is HCl. Here, hydrogen is having atomic number 1 and chlorine is having atomic number 17. Hydrogen has electronic configuration 1 and chlorine has electronic configuration as 2, 8, 7. Writing the Lewis symbol. For writing Lewis symbol, we should write the symbol with number of valence electrons. So here, hydrogen is having only 1 valence electron, then we will have here only 1 dot. But chlorine has 7 valence electrons. So Lewis symbol of chlorine is Cl with 7 dots. In order to complete the octets, hydrogen will share this one electron and chlorine will share this one electron. And hence their outermost electronic configuration is complete and they form the bond HCl shown by this solid line. So this is known as covalent bond. Further, moving on, covalent bond is of 3 types. Number 1 is single covalent bond, number 2 is double covalent bond, and the number 3 is triple covalent bond. For single covalent bond, we can take the example of hydrochloric acid, that is HCl. In double covalent bond, we can have oxygen molecules, that is O2 having 2 double bonds, and for triple bond, we can have the example of ethine where 2 carbon atoms are triply bonded, and this is C2H2, that is the example of triple bond. Moving on to the third type, coordinate bond, we can take the example of ammonium ion. The formula is NH4 positive. Here, nitrogen is having 7 as its atomic number and 2, 5 as the electronic configuration. Writing the Lewis symbol, we have nitrogen with 5 dots. The 3 hydrogen comes here with their 1 valence electron and they will form the covalent bond by sharing of electron, as I have explained here how the sharing of electron takes place. Similarly, this nitrogen shares these 3 electrons and completes the octet. But what about this, the lone pair? This lone pair is donated to the proton. The proton is having 0 electrons. So this lone pair is donated to the proton and the structure becomes N with 3 covalent bonds and 1 coordinate bond, and the coordinate bond is shown by the arrow with positive charge. So this is the ammonium ion. After this, I think it is very much clear that whenever there is transfer of electron, it is ionic bond. Whenever there is sharing of electrons, it is covalent bond. And when electron pair is donated but shared, that is, this electron pair is donated to the proton but shared by both nitrogen and the proton, then it forms a coordinate bond. Here we take the example of sodium chloride, how the sodium ion and chloride ions are formed, how they come closer to each other, the interactions comes into play and sodium chloride is formed. Here in hydrochloric acid, we have read about the sharing of electrons. 1 electron of chlorine and 1 electron of hydrogen are shared to form a single covalent bond. Then we can have double covalent bond or triple covalent bond. In the coordinate bonding, there is donation of electron pair, but the electron pair is shared by both the electrons and ammonium ion is formed. This is all what we have about the chemical bonding. Thank you so much.